Struggling to find energizing breakfast options that suit your paleo lifestyle and support your health after 40? Listen, it's time to ditch those sugary cereals and limp, lifeless toast. We're going to start your day right with proper breakfasts that'll set you up for the day. We're talking quick, easy, and delicious paleo breakfast ideas tailored for those over 40 to kickstart your day. Get ready to fire up your metabolism and feel like a champion. No more excuses. We're about to transform your mornings and get you fueled up like never before. Let's get cooking. You hit 40, and suddenly, your old breakfast routine feels about as appealing as a burnt piece of toast. You're sluggish, you're craving sugar, and you're ready to nap before lunchtime. That's your body crying out for a change? And believe me, going paleo is the answer. We're not talking about rabbit food here. No way. This is about fueling your body with the good stuff. The kind of breakfast that gives you energy that lasts, not the sugar rush and crash you get from those processed cereals. After 40, your metabolism needs a bit of a kick in the butt, and the right breakfast can do just that. We're talking protein to keep you full, healthy fats to power your brain, and the right kind of carbs to give you sustained energy. So, are you ready to ditch the breakfast rut and embrace a whole new way of starting your day? Stick with me, and I'll show you how. Let me tell you, I used to think I could handle anything. Late nights, rich food, you name it. But when I hit my 40s, it all caught up with me. I was waking up feeling like I'd been run over by a truck, and my energy levels tanked. My old breakfast routine of toast and jam just wasn't cutting it anymore. I needed something more. Something that would actually fuel my body and give me the energy to keep up with my crazy life. That's when I discovered the power of paleo. No, I didn't move to a cave and start hunting woolly mammoths. I simply started making smarter choices about what I was putting into my body, especially at breakfast. Gone were the sugary cereals and refined carbs, replaced with protein-packed eggs, healthy fats from avocados and nuts, and a rainbow of colorful vegetables. Let's kick things off with a breakfast that's hearty, flavorful, and packed with the good stuff to keep you going all morning long. We're talking sweet potato and sausage hash, a dish so delicious it'll make you shed a tear, maybe tears of joy. Now, you'll need a few things for this recipe. Some good quality sausage, the kind with a decent meat content, not that processed rubbish. Then, we'll need some sweet potatoes, bell peppers, onions, and a few spices to bring it all together. We're going to start by dicing those sweet potatoes into nice, bite-sized pieces. Don't be shy. Get your chop on. Then we'll slice up those bell peppers and onions, keeping things nice and even. Now, for the sausage. You can use ground sausage, or, if you're feeling fancy, remove the casings from some good quality sausages. We're going to brown that sausage in a pan until it's nice and crispy. Once the sausage is cooked through, we'll toss in those sweet potatoes, bell peppers, and onions. Season it all generously with salt, pepper, and any other spices that tickle your fancy. I like to add a bit of smoked paprika for a smoky kick. And there you have it, a sweet potato and sausage hash that's fit for a king. Serve it up with a fried egg on top for extra protein and a runny yolk to die for. Listen up, you busy bees. No time for a sit-down breakfast? No problem. These veggie-packed egg muffins are perfect for grab-and-go mornings. They're as versatile as a Swiss Army knife. Customize with any veggies you have. I like spinach, tomatoes, and mushrooms. Whisk 6 eggs for a dozen muffins. Chop veggies into small pieces. Add them to the whisked eggs. Season with salt, pepper, and herbs. Divide mixture into a greased muffin tin. Sprinkle cheese if you like. Bake until golden brown. Pancakes on a paleo diet? Yes, you heard right. These almond flour pancakes are a healthy alternative. They satisfy your cravings without derailing your paleo lifestyle. You'll need almond flour, eggs, almond milk, and baking powder. Use proper almond flour, made from finely ground almonds. Whisk dry ingredients, then add wet ingredients and mix. Don't overmix, or you'll get tough pancakes. For the berry compote, use fresh or frozen berries. Add lemon juice and honey, then cook until softened. Cook the pancakes while the compote simmers. Serve with berry compote and a drizzle of maple syrup. Now, I know what you're thinking. This all sounds great, but who has time for this in the morning? Listen, I get it. We're all busy people. But that's no excuse for neglecting your breakfast. That's why I'm going to share a few of my top tips for making paleo breakfast a breeze, even on the busiest of mornings. First up, batch cooking is your best friend. Don't even think about cooking a whole new breakfast every single morning. That's just setting yourself up for failure. Instead, dedicate one evening a week to prepping your breakfasts for the week ahead. Trust me, your future self will thank you for it. You can cook up a big batch of that sweet potato and sausage hash, or whip up a dozen of those veggie-packed egg muffins. Store them in airtight containers in the fridge, and you've got breakfast sorted for the entire week. Next up, keep your pantry stocked with paleo-friendly staples. That means having things like almond flour, coconut oil, nuts, seeds, and canned fish on hand at all times. That way, even if you're running short on time, you can still whip up a quick and easy paleo breakfast in minutes. And finally, listen to your body. Just because a recipe calls for a certain amount of food, it doesn't mean you have to eat it all. So, there you have it. 3 delicious and nutritious paleo breakfast recipes that will revolutionize your mornings. Whether you're craving something savory and satisfying like that sweet potato and sausage hash, something quick and easy like those veggie-packed egg muffins, or something a little bit special like those almond flour pancakes with berry compote, there's a recipe here for everyone. Remember, breakfast is the most important meal of the day, especially for those of us over 40. It's what sets you up for success, both physically and mentally. So, ditch those sugary cereals and processed breakfast bars, and embrace the power of paleo. So, once more, no more excuses for skipping breakfast or reaching for those processed, sugary options. We've given you the tools. Now it's time to get in the kitchen and use them. You deserve it. These recipes are just the beginning. Once you start experimenting with paleo breakfast options, you'll be amazed at the variety and flavor you can achieve. And don't forget to leave a comment and watch this next video for more tips and research-based strategies for living a healthier, happier you. And remember, eat well, live well.